That was the quickest one ever.
Warning, this podcast contains Emily.
Could be anything.
Everything's just all
Nah, just one of them days.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the ASOTV podcast for Pretty Little Liars, Season 7, Episode 2, Bedlam. I'm your host, Dom. With me is April.
Hey.
How's it going?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Yeah, today's been a long day.
Yeah, seriously though. I just got home.
Yeah, I've been outside working in the yard, and it's too hot. But anyway, Emily was shushing this video, so it seems like they're going down the line, and I'm looking forward to seeing when Alison shushes. I don't know why, but just because she's never, and that's something I forgot to mention last year, is I noticed that they put Alison in the intro last year.
Oh yeah,
They
they did.
redid it, and I always forgot to mention that, but
Yeah, we suck. Oh well.
Yeah.
We both forgot it, clearly.
whatever. So the episode starts off exactly where it kind of left off with Hanna and Mary Drake, and them in the car and everything, and they have this interesting discussion about secrets and how sometimes people can be secrets.
Right.
And,
I don't know how I feel about her.
no,
I was starting to like her, and then the end of the episode, not so much. I don't know. She's playing both sides.
she's definitely. I mean, because we saw her in Dr. Rollins, at the end of last season, up to some shady shit. So like we know she's not a good person.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I was kind of starting to think maybe she's not as bad as we thought.
Right.
By the end of the episode, I was like, yeah, no, I was wrong.
Yeah. It's just, it's crazy that, she's like, oh, well, people are secrets. I'm not a secret anymore. That's where she leaves off with that. And then she wants to drop Hanna off at like the doctor, the police station, but Hanna won't have it. She's like, I don't want to lie again. She demands to be dropped off at Spencer's house.
Right.
And there's some interesting kind of stuff going on with her and the family, and I mean her and the friends and stuff. And they're like, Caleb gives her a ring back. What ring did he give her? Is this like her engagement
ring? I don't know where she lost it or when she gave it to him. I don't remember that.
Is this Caleb's engagement ring to Hanna, or was this Jordan's engagement ring?
I was figuring that it was just Jordan's.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Right.
I mean,
because Spencer shot them like a really dirty look that they didn't see.
yeah. Well, I think she's just hating because I mean she wants to keep Caleb and she can feel that there's something still lingering between him and Hanna.
Yeah, I mean they have a discussion later on in the episode, and he's like, well, whatever we had was not a mistake. She's like,
Right.
Why are you using the past tense? So in Caleb's mind, it's kind of already dead.
Right. He's kind of over it.
And Spencer's really
Hurt. She
she's
cries.
really hurt, but she's really like keen to pick up on things like that.
Right. She's figured it out before he has.
Right.
Type of deal.
Yep. And that's
Well, she's always been really smart.
that's just really. Oof.
I feel a little bad for her, but not really because
I
I
mean-
just didn't like them together. So I was kind of happy.
You just, after we recorded our podcast, you just read that whole theory about Spencer being Uber A. Right?
Yeah, she's real shady now.
Yeah,
I can't
so-
look at her. I can't look at her without thinking she's shady.
So do you think now that Caleb could possibly be A's next target if it's if it's Spencer?
If it's Spencer, yeah, for sure. I
Or
mean,
do you think it would be Hanna? Go back
Oh.
to Hanna again.
she might. I mean, well, she kind of already got revenge on Hanna,
Right.
so probably Caleb. But you never know.
Yeah. But Hanna and Caleb kind of had their talk, and Hannah's like, up until that night that I got kidnapped, I always felt safe around you, but there's just something now that I don't. And Caleb's just like dumbfounded.
Well, I mean, I think he's more hurt than dumbfounded.
Yeah.
And she has her reason to be able to say that, but I think that's kind of messed up. One time, come on, man.
I know, right?
Like, You got to give the guy more than one
You
time
gotta
to
give
let you
him. You
down.
gotta give him
Like,
at least a baseball inning. You know, 3 strikes. 3 strikes, you're out. After that,
you.
but
I'm good with that.
depending on how serious it is, because one
Well,
one offense could actually be
certain.
3 strikes all at once, but
Oh yeah,
not something like that.
I agree.
Um,
This we'll agree on.
but she also, on the same token, doesn't want to call Jordan right away.
No, she doesn't want to lie at all. I
Right.
mean, she doesn't know what to tell anybody. So
Yeah.
she's kind of trying to play the avoidance game, like pretend like it didn't happen.
Right. And then we get the flashbacks of Hanna and Jordan.
It's how they met.
Yeah, which I liked it. I thought that was great.
Yeah, I was actually really pleasantly surprised. At first, my mom was watching with me, so she was like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "I think it's Jordan,"
Yeah. Yeah, no, it
but
was definitely Jordan. And I feel like if we had this scene earlier, like last year and everything, through
it would have made more
six
sense.
B, that I probably would have liked Jordan more than I did, because
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought he was much of an ass.
yeah, I don't like him. I still don't like him. But one scene
It
is
made
not
him
going to change my
likable.
opinion. Yeah, it made him interesting. I kind of I'm invested in the character a little bit. I still don't like him though. So, but we also know he's very meticulous,
Hmm.
right? So who's to say he's not working with A at some for some, because like for him to plan, to put the drink there and be able to read the pen etchings off the napkin for the phone number that she's
Right.
like, that's very meticulous planning.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. Just
So, um, it's all good.
sorry.
Um, so they decide. Well, Hannah kind of decides that they're gonna go back to the bar that they met in, and kind of rekindle everything.
Right.
Except the bar's gone.
And then she kind of freaks out and ends the engagement.
Freaks out is not the right word.
Okay, she has a mental breakdown.
That's better. That's better, because he's like, we could just go to another bar, whatever it is. Like, I'll fix it. Like, we'll make it work. And she's just like, yeah. And then they'll destroy that too. So our beginning is just gone. And it's like,
Right.
no, Hannah, settle, calm down.
She I think she's just like looking for easy way out or an excuse.
Right.
I really think she went there with the intentions to break up with him, but not knowing that that was her intentions.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, exactly. I don't think that was on her mind, but in the back of her mind,
I
it
think
needed to be done. It's kind of one
right.
of those things where, at some point, and it's not necessarily even the person, but at some point, everything that they do is wrong, and there's no
Hmm.
fixing that, and you don't realize it until the fight happens. Neither party realizes that until the fight
Right.
happens. But it's at that point where it's just like, you can't do anything right, and unfortunately, that's just kind of the situation that Jordan, has fell into. Um,
Right.
but then, on the other side of things, you have Hannah talking to Lucas, which we know Lucas has a huge crush on Hannah.
Oh, he always has.
He
He's
always has.
deeply in love with her.
And Hannah's been resisting the offer for the clothing company.
She finally takes it.
Yeah, she finally takes it. She signs the paperwork. Before that, she
And
had
he
the
notices the ring.
decision. Yeah, he notices the ring. But before that, she's like, I can't make a decision. He goes, not making a decision is still a decision. And she
Right.
really starts thinking about that. Yeah, but like you said, he notices the ring, and it's like,
He zoned in on that right away.
oh
Like,
yeah,
I have a feeling he's going to make an attempt.
probably.
It's going to happen.
So I think this is going to be big for the Lucas Hannah fans, because I think it's coming. I
Oh,
really do.
God, I don't. I don't want to think so. I think
You're
he's
not supportive of this.
no. I think he's going to make an attempt, and like a good, smart girl, she's going to say no.
I don't think she's going to be
I
able
don't
to
like
resist.
him.
He's giving her everything that she
Yeah, but
wants.
that gives her every reason to resist. They're business partners. Don't fuck that up.
It's a TV show, though.
I know.
This isn't real life where people have common sense. And
Right.
plus, this is Hannah we're talking about on top of it,
Okay. Touche.
So,
You're right.
I don't know. I think they would be adorable together, but I don't see it lasting.
I, please not. Please. Please. I'm begging. Like,
I think it's gonna happen.
It probably will. I know it's gonna happen because I don't want it to.
But Hannah's not the only one on the outs. Ariam, Arya, Ariam, did I say? Arya and
Oh,
Liam,
well,
is
yeah,
that their new name? Ariam.
guess so.
Yeah, as of right now, Arya breaks up with Liam.
And he's kind of nass.
Yeah, but like I mean, he kind of has every right to be. I don't want to. I don't want to completely stick up because Arya is my girl, but
Yeah,
because
okay.
she's A. That's what I mean.
All
But
right.
Hannah on the other hand, Hannah's my girl. Arya is the one that I think is A. We'll put it
Yeah,
that way.
no.
But
It's Spencer.
all right, we're on different sides of the same coin. But she breaks up with him, and then she doesn't even give him a chance to talk, which was what he wanted to do in the first place to let her know that he was back on the book.
Right.
And then she's
I
like,
don't think he should be.
he most definitely should not be, but he's gonna continue to be because of his boss, and we've seen her in action before and how demanding she is.
Right.
So he's not gonna, after fighting to get on the book, he's not gonna just be able to take me off of it.
No.
And she's not gonna care if they're together or not because she already knew they were together.
Right.
And she said you have to conduct yourselves in a professional manner, and it's whatever. So she's not gonna accept that as an excuse. So she's not gonna take him off the book. But the big thing was Arya had said it's not about it's not just about my friends. It's not just about it's definitely not about me and Ezra. It's nothing like that. It's about me and you.
And then he catches her in the park with
Right.
Ezra.
So do you blame the guy for being an ass?
Well, I mean, she, they weren't like making out or anything. Like, okay, he intimately touched her leg. Like, big deal.
And they held
Like,
hands.
a big deal. They've
Big
been
deal.
friends for how, well, I mean, they've been more than friends, but they've known each other for how long? Like, things are bound to happen.
But
Like, get over it, dude.
he's also just picking up on little things like he mentioned the way that they talk, and then somebody comes into a room and how the whole environment
Well,
of the
that's
room
because they
changes.
belong
And
together. So,
right,
peace out, dude. You should have
right,
gotten the picture a long time ago if you were noticing this stuff. Like,
exactly,
how you gonna be mad?
exactly. But he's also being lied to, so that's why he's mad. If she
Okay,
just came
fair
out and
enough.
said, if she just came out and said, look, you know, this book, everything with writing has sparked up some feelings with Ezra. I don't know how to handle this, and until I figure things out, I'm gonna end this. That's all she had to do.
Touche, but I mean, really, who wants to be that brutally honest? I don't. I sure don't.
I
No,
do. I
I'm
do.
good.
So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, Liam is like a super dick. He accused Ezra of being a predator. Like, oh,
Yeah,
older man seeking younger girl and manipulating her, and you know, uh,
yeah. I
then
didn't. He
Liam
was
even goes
real
as far as
ass about
accusing
it,
Arya of being seduced by her, by Ezra in high school.
which
It's
was kind of the
true.
other way around. I'm sorry. She went after him big time. I
He
mean,
no, we found out in, I think it was what, season 5, when Ezra was writing the book. We found out in that flashback that Ezra went to the bar seeking her, knew who
oh,
she was, and
okay.
was getting like intel for his book, and then they fell in love, kind of thing.
All
So
right. Yeah, fair enough. But still, I mean, it's not like he was going to have a sexual relationship with her. It just kind of happened.
no, I know these things happen.
So, yeah, I don't think he's a predator at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, and I think Ezra's hot, so I'm going to excuse his behavior.
Well,
Whatever.
we all love Ezra, so we're gonna side with
Yeah,
Ezra no matter what. That's
of
that's what it
course.
comes down to. We've known Ezra for 7 years now, and we've known Liam for like
A minute.
half a season and 2 episodes. You know,
Yes. Not
so
even a minute.
one
Just a
straight
straight
minute.
minute.
Just edit all
Yes, it
his
got
scenes together. It's 1 minute long.
probably
No, it's at
maybe like
least five.
five.
Yeah, there we go. In agreement again. But then, outside of all the relationship drama, I mean, technically it might still be relationship drama because we know Allison and Emily. Well, Emily still has a thing for Allie. We know that much already.
Yeah.
But Allison calls Emily for help at the.
Which I really felt bad for her. I mean, they kind of did feed her to the wolves. She kind of deserved it. But
Yeah.
to hear that phone call. But Emily was stupid. Like, she didn't get up right away and try to rush to the hospital. No, she lays in bed like, oh, let me just listen to her beg for my help. Like, the hell are you doing? Get
Well,
up. I would get up if
what
that
are
was
you
one of
gonna
my
do at that
friends.
point though? Because you hear her struggling with a nurse. You know.
Yeah, I'm going to the hospital.
Yeah.
My friend says,
If I called you up at 2 a.m. and had a struggle with somebody and you knew I was
if
at the
I
hospital,
if
you'd
you
come
actually
running.
got me to if you actually got me to answer my phone, if I actually woke up to answer my phone and you were having a struggle, like a real one, then yes.
Okay, fair enough.
But if your struggle's like, I can't get more fireball, and be like, well, too bad. Sorry, Dom. Like,
I'm all out of fireball. Uh, yeah. But so she goes there the next morning, and Dr. Rollins changed the visitation. I don't know if it was the next morning. I don't actually know when she went. She
yeah,
went
I think she went like within the next few days. Whatever.
within the next few days. I was under the impression this was like a couple hours.
No,
You
I
know.
think it was like the next day, if not the day after that.
Okay, I don't think it was the day
Somewhere
after
around.
that. I think it was the next day. But I feel like this happened at night at like 2, 3 in the morning, and then she went at
Just went
like
the next
eight
day.
o'clock. During visiting hours or
Maybe.
whatever. That's what
I-
I feel.
I'll try to give you that one.
But Dr. Rollins changed the visitation rules. Family only. Wants to keep her in isolation. Um, she talks to Elliot. He will not budge. Um,
So they get creative.
yeah, well, they get creative, but they all like sit down and start talking to him, and then
Right.
he excuses himself for a phone call, and then they get the text message from AD that says, "Allie's mine now,"
Right.
and then they all just look at Elliot. Like, do you think they're suspicious of Dr. Rollins, or
I think they are definitely because he's keeping her from them. And I mean, now A saying, oh, she's mine. Like, why would you not be suspicious of this guy who's not letting you see her?
that's true? And like he goes and lies and says that he talked to Jason, and Jason's okay with all of this, and we find
Nobody's
out.
talked to Jason.
Yeah, we find out Toby's been looking for him. Nobody's talking to him. So Dr. Rollins had to lie. There's no way he could talk to him.
Do you think Jason's dead?
I hope not. I like Jason.
Yeah, so did I.
You know? So, you're talking in the past tense, Caleb. So, you know. But they get creative, like you said, and they talk to Mary Drake, and they get in that way. But before all that,
Right.
Spencer has a conversation with her, in her mother's campaign office, and she kind of explains her backstory that her and her sister were twins. Her sister Jessica was babysitting. She was having trouble getting the baby to go to sleep. It was very reminiscent of
Basically,
Allie and Charles. With the whole baby and drowning. All the
right.
drowning thing. Except this time Jessica actually killed the baby. You know. And she
Yeah,
called
she
her sister
makes
in, said the baby's upstairs sleeping, just watch them. The whole family.
and
They
left
come
her
home.
there to
Yeah, she
be
took the
caught,
blame,
charged.
and Mary got the blame. Nobody believed her. Everybody believed Jessica,
Right.
and Jessica's like, I don't know. I left her and the baby. They were fine. So Mary gets put into Radley, and all kinds of stuff. We
Obviously
see
has
her.
mad trust issues.
Yeah, so like I kind of want to feel bad for her if this story's real.
Right.
But the problem with this story is it's only ever going to be one-sided.
We're never going to be able to hear
We
the
can
other
never
side.
hear Jessica's side, you know? Because
It's
she's
fair.
dead.
Yeah, that's true. It would. I mean, if it's true, I feel really bad for her. And I mean, I almost could see it being true because Allie's mom was kind of crazy, if you think about
100%.
it.
100%. And you see now, with the Charles almost drowning the baby. Like it's very similar to,
Yeah.
you know, what but Charles was Mary's, not Jessica's, so, I don't know, but it seems like if they're actually blood related, I mean, they have
I
to
don't
be.
think it'd make a difference. I think
They
it could just run in the family.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because I'm thinking because I know they adopted Charlotte, but was Charlotte blood or Charles? Like, was that blood? Is that actually her daughter, or is that her adopted daughter?
I think it was her daughter, and then Mary adopted her.
No, that's what I mean. Did
Well, I
Mary
mean,
adopt
son.
son Charles? It was Charles, and then it was Charlotte. So did Mary adopt them or him? Did
No, I think it was Mary's actual child.
actual blood child? Okay.
Yes. That's the impression I get.
I'm just confused as to whether or not she adopted when Charles was Charles or when Charles was Charlotte. I don't know, like, when the adoption happened. You know.
Yeah, I don't
So I
know.
don't know. I don't know the proper pronoun to use. So I apologize. I'm not trying to be disingenuine
Offensive.
or offensive to transgender. I just don't know when in this person's life they were
They were adopted.
is my point. Yes. So she goes back to the hotel. That's where she talks to Emily and Emily convinces her to go. Let's go see Allison. And like everything seems to be going okay. And we find out that Jessica's mom didn't like. I mean Jessica. Allie's mom didn't like Dr. Rollins, or did she?
Yeah.
I don't think she ever met him.
I don't know. There was something weird about that whole conversation. It felt like Allie was picking bits and pieces from all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. She seemed really out of it, but she did. I don't know.
Yeah.
She made sense a little bit.
And then there seems to be some conflict between Elliot and Mary. Like he's not returning phone calls. He goes,
Right.
You got what you wanted, the money. So there's more to this whole partnership than there is.
Oh yeah.
It almost seems like Mary's trying to.
Well, she says
Get back
he
at
wasn't
him.
supposed to do what he's doing to that girl.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
And we
That should
see
be
him
interesting.
drugging her up. He's got the music box playing, and they like wheel Allie, through some corner. It looks like she's going outside.
It did.
I don't know where the hell she's going.
I don't know. But she's going to be somewhere else. She's not going to be there anymore.
Yeah. Oops. But
Oh.
I don't know. You have anything else for this episode?
No, I don't. I think we pretty much covered everything.
Yeah. Next week is the talented Mr. Rollins, not Dr. Rollins, Mr. Rollins. Still reeling from the trauma of Hannah's abduction and dark fate, the liars must shift their focus to another one of their own. In order to protect Alison from Uber A's threats, the Pretty Little Liars snap into action at the chance to rescue her from the hospital. However, in doing so, they make a deadly mistake that changes everything. So,
Deadly mistake?
a deadly mistake. Everything's
Interesting.
deadly now.
All right. Well, I know I can't look at anything that's related to this while I'm on vacation.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, no. All right. Good to know.
Yeah, so everyone have a happy 4th of July. Happy celebrations.
Yes.
So until next time, you can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM. You can find April on vacation.
Nowhere.
Absolutely nowhere. You'll never know where she went. Unless she tells you. She might, but maybe when we get back, we'll hear all about it.
Maybe.
all the crazy shots of Fireball that she won't be
No
doing.
fireball. Yeah,
That
no.
you won't be doing.
Watermelon beer. I can't wait for it.
Interesting.
It's yum.
You can find us all on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, and right here on YouTube. That's ASOTV podcast. Listen to our podcast with some of your favorite TV shows, games, and movies. Until next time.
Peace out.